And my jaw is dropping right now. Like, my jaw is literally dropping right now. And I need to pause and talk to y'all for a second. Let's go back and see what is going on. This show is the shit. Thank you. Next, go watch it. I'm telling you, y'all go watch this chicken show, man. My God. You did. What is going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Onye. Welcome to Onye's World. I look tired as hell. I look tired. And it's not even on purpose. I actually had a great sleep. But here I am. Well, how have y'all been doing? How have y'all been doing? We are getting back in the groove of things. I'm actually in the midst of packing for my next trip. I'm always on the go. Gonna be heading out to DC shortly, and then going on that European trip, our month-long trip. Now, if you are interested, I know I did say in my other videos as well, I do have a travel channel, Onye Travels, where I'm going to be going on live while I'm traveling. Just kind of document everything for you guys, letting you guys know how I pack, how I travel, how I plan for my travels, and the things that I do, how my day-to-day is over there too. It's something I've been testing out for my travel channel that I'm finally going to do, and I'm so excited for it. But I'm going to test it out with the trip to DC for Memorial Day weekend. I'm going to see exactly how that works out. It's going to be a test run and see how I can do the live and how to do the day in the life. It's going to be very a rough cut. It's not going to be staged. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to have the perfect lighting. It's just going to be me. Almost like how y'all do your stories, like on Instagram and on Snapchat and all the stuff. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm going for. Very raw. That's what I want. But anyway, y'all, we're here. That's coming up. But what are we doing today? Today we're gonna be reacting to a few videos. Stray Kids Lose My Breath. RM came out with a Come Back to Me, and then also 17 Maestro. I don't really know any song from 17, so I'm just gonna be jumping into that world. And then next week we're going to go back into GOT7. I saw a very interesting video about GOT7, so we're going to be going back into GOT7 next week as well as Chalono. I know before I went a little hiatus, we were going into his solo album, and so I kind of want to jump back into that. So we're going to be doing that next week. But this week, Stray Kids is on deck, 17 is on deck, as well as RM is on deck. And then we're also going to be doing a quick review of thank you this Netflix series. Like guys, I really cannot wait to even talk to you guys about that one. I hope like in the intro if y'all saw it, I had to react to it after I was done watching each episode. Up until episode 6, then I was just too into it, and I'm like, guys, I can't even. But I'm gonna show you all my reactions, and we're gonna talk too, because I think that's I'm gonna start doing my reactions for like shows that I'm watching, so you guys can truly catch me in the moment when I'm watching them, so we can then review it afterwards. But baby, let me tell you, I sent one of my coworkers to watch that show, and let's just say she was like, "Oh, yeah, what the hell?" I'm like, I know. Y'all, this is so weird, and I'm really hoping this is actually working. Okay, we're back. So, first thing that we're gonna react to today will be Stray Kids Lose My Breath, featuring Charlie Puth. Yeah, let's go. Very different, I like it. I don't know what's going on, guys, but we're just gonna leave it as this because this is probably the most annoying thing ever. when my voice controls keep coming up and disturbing the video, and I'm just have to use my camera at this point. Like, I'm gonna have to pull up my camera and use it to record because this is ridiculous at this point. It's probably gonna give me better quality anyway. Right now, for the dying and lying, no time. We said nothing. Right now, for the dying and lying, no time. When you walk in the room, phrasing, but you're steaming, you catch my breath every time you make a move. Can you be a part of my life? Girl, I need you right by my side. When I look at your eyes, I'm not a I kind of like it. It's a very summerish tune. So for some reason, I actually think, and y'all know me, I don't really think they needed a choreo. I said it. But I can see them performing this by just sitting down like on the stool and with like microphones. Oh, I like that head. This, I love that visual. Oh, I love that. No, let's go back. I like that sequence. All face close, like the shots are really close. I love that sequence. I like that sequence. With the shadow casting them, yeah, I like that. Hey. Oh! Yeah, we gotta go back. Your lips on my lips. No. It's very easy for you to figure it out too. Like, so start singing it. Very summer song. Ooh, Waffle House. What do y'all know about Waffle House? I just don't think they need the choreo. I like the song because it's a very summer song. Visuals. Okay. All right. What did I think? I think it's a very cool song. It's a very summery song. I do like it. I'm not gonna tell you I don't like it. It's a very summery song that I think it's very apt for the summer. Like, I could just be sitting down or like driving down the road, rooftop, down, or even going for a run in the summertime. Well, not in the summertime, like in the summertime, like in the mornings when it's still a little cool. And you're just vibing. So it's a good vibe song. I'm gonna say it that way. I think I would, if we're using the playlist as a meter for how much I like the song, I think I would want to listen to the song one more time before I put it in my playlist. Yeah. Sorry, I feel like I have low energy today. Just bear with me, guys. Again, as you can see this, I look tired, but I'm not really tired. I'm actually gonna go to the gym after this. I have still been doing my 6 days of run. I believe I'm on day 30. Day 30? Day 30? No, day 29. Day 29. But yeah, so Stray Kids, Lose My Breath. It's cool. It's cool. Let me know if there's any other Stray Kids song or any of the artists. Not necessarily K-pop, could be J-pop, could be anything around the world. Let me know. I am very interested in expanding my horizons. Yes. I'm very interested in doing that. Next up, let's check out RM. Let's check out RM. So this is what, when did this come out? Give me a second, y'all. Maybe you're gonna, so this came out in March, right? Where was I? Where was your girl? Where was I? Because I don't, wow. Wow. Okay. I don't know where I was, but let's see what this is about. RM, come back to me, bye-bye. Okay. Oh, the expressive emotions in his eyes. Oh. 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 This is the man, RM.
I told you I'm fine tonight, staying good.
Oh, the deep voice.
Always been here, I will sleep in her eyes. Come back to me like you used to do. Be what you be, I will roll you to moon. I forgot the hour, I don't wanna know about the hour.
Oh.
I forgot the shower. Sensual 시간도 아까워. You don't have to be, you don't have to be the anything you say. Try not to be, try not to be. There's something in this say. Come back to me like you used to. Now I could see what a life is about. I told you.
Yo, yeah, this just hooked me. Like I couldn't even talk for a second. Like whoa. Well, it's so simple, so simplistic, yet so powerful. Like it draws you in. Like it's so simple. Like just the instruments, like the almost like the acoustic guitar with the whistle. It's just very simplistic, yet it draws you in. Wow.
Fine tonight, stay good. Spring's always been.
And the storytelling, of course, too. Like that's what's keeping you hooked. And going through the different emotions. Locked in your own prison. But you're losing it.
Forgot the hour. I don't wanna know about the hour. I forgot the shower. 세수와 시간도 아까워. You don't have to be.
Yeah, this video is very like
anything you say. Try not to be. Try not to be. There's something in this say. I told you I'm fine tonight. Staying good.
But you're not.
Spring's always been here. I will sleep in her eyes.
Through a lot of Oh, different scenarios, different parts of his life that, okay. I swear I'm not really that good in these, like deciphering a lot of videos. There's like a lot of things fly over my head. So these are different stages in his life. Did the color switch? Interesting. Yeah, this is very, very, I have to watch this again. I have to watch this again to kind of pinpoint right place, wrong time. Okay. So that's what it's about. What is this? Stop! Stop! Don't play! Don't play! Stop! Whatever you're doing, stop! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! It's doing something. Stop it! Stop it! Okay, so I feel like there were a lot of things going on in that video, like a lot of stories it was telling, but I think that's probably the main point there, like right place, wrong time. Until you're in the right, until you're at the right place, right time, things are never really going to be how you want it to be. Let me put it that way. There's always going to be something else. There's always going to be no one's gonna be fully happy. Like for instance, those the different scenarios he was in, those different scenarios he was in, one with his friends, one with wife and kids, one with girlfriend. If he was not meant to be in that position, if he wasn't ready for that, it was going to be as explosive as it was to him. Like he would just feel out of sorts, right? Like him having the wife and the kids, him being this, like, wait a minute, this is not where I want to be. I don't think this is the right time for me to be here. And so in that very first scene, you're seeing him very out of body experience, not really in the mesh with it, as opposed to towards the end of the video where it's like, okay, I'm accepting where I am now. This is where I need to be now. At least that's how I interpreted it. I may have been completely wrong. I think that's where the door, where he was running around before, trying to open the door, would not open because it's not the time for it. You're not ready for that. In essence, like you need to work on yourself and be in the right space before you can actually go through that door, go through what's meant for you. I think it's very deep. I like the simplicity of it. Like the visuals itself is already pulling you in. The story itself is already pulling you in. And then you have that subtle, like guitar playing, the acoustic guitar playing. It's very, very subtle. Not really too much, going on there with the little whistle. But it's so demure. It's so simple, but it's still like hooking you. It's still hooking you. Yeah, I truly like, and it makes you kind of hone more into what he's saying and what the visuals are. I think people who do music like this, like art like this, like they are very intentional in what they're trying to let you know. They're very, very, very intentional. They're thinking about their own, like their audience, who their audience is. They want their audience to be immersed and to truly see the different sides of their art. So yeah, let me hit the thumbs up button on this one because I liked that, honestly. I like the depth of that. I like it. I like it. Let me know what you guys think about that. Lose my breath. Good Lord. Come back to me. I didn't know this came out in March. Yeah, I gotta put me on. You guys have to put me on because I be MIA sometimes. Sometimes I'm just not here. I really should be, so I can give y'all like good updates every single time. But you know, I'm out there living life, trying to share that life with you guys. But yeah, again, just a little throwaway here. I do have a travel channel that I will be going live on, posting more videos on in regards to my DC trip coming up, as well as my trip to Portugal for Afro Nation. That's going to be in June. It's coming up. I'm going to be going on live there. I may actually come to this channel and do it. Go on a live once or twice on Wednesdays while I'm away, because I'm going to be away for a whole month. So I might just do a live on a Wednesday for you guys, and just so you guys can just see what's going on. But I'm going to do a day of my life. And our trial one is going to be DC trip coming up. So, all right. What do we have next? We've got 17, Maestro. I will start this by saying I really don't know much about 17. I really don't. Even since when they first began, when they first debuted, I knew nothing, absolutely nothing about them. So we are going to go through this together, and if I like their song, then I will jump into it. I will try and learn more about them. So let's see if I like their song. We shall see. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know anyone, so we'll see who my bias is on. Y'all guess who my bias is. First time watching 17. Okay. Okay, first off, this is giving me early 2000 vibes. It's giving me early 2000 vibes. I'm not mad at it. Why are they called 17? Okay. Who's he? I like his vocals. Okay. All right. Yeah, it gives me early vocals. It gives me early 2000 vibes, and I like it. Okay. Let's put it back. Yeah, let's put it back. I like that. I like that switch. I need to watch like a good like action show. Let's following the theme of what exactly a maestro is. He looks familiar. You gotta sing it. Oh. Oh, I love that. I love that visual. When you see them dancing and you see this hand, kind of shadow of a hand doing this. Like he's commanding, like this higher power, his higher being is a maestro that is just doing like doing this, almost like a puppet, like they're the puppets, and the maestro is like, okay, do as I say, follow my lead. If I do this, you do this. If I do this, you do this. I like that imagery too. Hey. You gotta have a body roll. Moving too fast. Oh, I like that too. Like I'm trying to control you, stop. Do what I tell you to do. That's it? No way. Okay. Another rhythm change. Hey. 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 And then that's the music thing. What you call it? I forgot what it's called. Who is the real maestro? Okay. Okay, 17. All right, 17. What did we think? What did we think? About 17. I don't know. All of that fun. I don't know. It was Ivy. Maybe I'll do Ivy next time. Yeah, I don't know. I think the song itself, I like the multiple rhythm changes from the beginning to it's almost kind of reminded me of S Class. That's what come back to me, reminded me of Friends with V. That kind of different sequence of like different scenarios. Not really, his wasn't really different scenarios, kinda, but it was what would happen if. And that's what come back to me, kind of reminded me of. But I wonder if they like are doing different sections and then putting it all together in the same verse. That's just me going crazy. But anyway, back to 17. I think that the song itself, I think I would add to my playlist. I would need one more listen, just like come back to me, to put it on my playlist. But I did like the, like I said, the different, what the freak happened here? I do like the different rhythm changes. I think it was really cool and really special, especially the end, changing it one last time. I like that. What do I think about 17? Would I want to go deep into them? I don't know. I think I'm gonna listen to. I think I'm gonna listen to one more song to decide if that's the group we're going to dive into. But I don't know. So, y'all, help me out here. Throw in the comments the one song that you think that I would like from 17. The different type of songs that come up. Well, the constant name of the song that comes up is what I'm going to react to, like I did the other ones. It's going to be the requests of the week. Probably next week I'll throw in this one, another 17 song next week. Yeah, so let me know which one, because whatever you guys say is going to decide whether we jump in 17 or not. And then we'll just try another group and see how I like it or how I don't. But yeah, so that's all I think for this week. Oh, something just popped into my head that I think I'm going to do. In the build up to Afro Nation, I think I'm just going to have the month of June just be in reaction to a lot of like African songs, different African artists. I think I want to do that. I think that's going to be the best build up for Afro Nation. So June is the month for Afro Nation. June is Afro Nation. So we're gonna be reacting to a lot of African artists, and probably gonna see me dancing a lot because that's just I'm African and Nigerian, so it's just in my blood. It's just in my blood. But I mean, if you are interested in other songs, I have reacted to some other African artists on here. Go watch those, react to those, whatever it is you guys want to do. But that is it for Onye's choices of the week and reactions. We had RM come back to me. We had Stray Kids Lose My Breath, and then we also then topped it up with 17, trying to see if we have a new group to get into. But like I did say before, guys, let me know. Let me know in the comment section which groups you want to listen to, or which songs or artists you want me to just check out. It does not have to be K-pop. Could be anything. Could be anything. Could be anything. And no, I am not doing a reaction to any of the beef with Kendrick Lamar and Drake. No, I already listened to the songs. There's no way I can do a reaction to it because it's just, it wouldn't be genuine because I've already listened to it thousands of times. Like, and I know who won. Who do you think won, actually? I know who won. But who do you think won? I'm not going to tell you who I think won. But actually, can you guess who I would say won? I'm going to try to guess to see who I would say won that beef. Because it's over. I don't care what anyone says, it's over. It's over. It's over. But anyway, we're going to pivot into our review of the week. Let's pivot. Now I was trying to do a whole little spin and say, let's pivot. Let's pivot. Yeah, as you can see, I'm in like sports gear and I'm about to literally go to the gym right now. But let's pivot into this. So, thank you. Actually, before I even get into the thank you next, I just saw that there's going to be Moon Lovers. I hope this is real. Let's watch it together. I genuinely hope this is real. Because if it's not, I'm going to be so pissed. So I saw that there is Moon Lovers Scarlet Heart. I don't know if you guys saw it when it came out. This is with Lee Jun-ki and IU. It's come out years ago. Not that long, but like years ago. And now they're saying that it's going to come out, and there's another one's going to come out in 2022. Season 2. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So let's see if
it got fans dreaming about season 2. They were so excited. Some even talked about how they'd love to see the main characters meet again in a modern-day story, keeping the epic romance going. It seems like everyone is eager to dive back into the world of Moon Lovers and follow the adventures of Lee Jun-gi, Kang Ha-neul, and IU. Let the speculation continue, and maybe our favorite characters will grace our screens once again. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.
I'm very annoyed. I fell for the trap. I fell for the clickbait. I fell for the clickbait. The clickbait. I don't like it. I really thought that was a thing. Apparently not. Apparently not. Clickbait is no joke, man. Clickbait is no joke. But anyway, so they just ruined that for me. But anyway, let's go to thank you next. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's pivot again. We're gonna pivot to thank you next. So thank you next. What is that about? Thank you next is exactly a Turkish Netflix show that is on Netflix. A Netflix series, 8 episodes. But boy, oh boy, boy, oh boy, boy, oh boy. You know, let me just stop right here so y'all can take a look at my reaction after each of the first 6 episodes. This is a show that you should watch.
As I lay in bed and watch Thank You Next, a Turkish show, I just started watching it, y'all. This is really good. This is a really good show. Yeah, go watch it. We're still here, and we just finished episode 2. What the hell is going on? Like, I'm confused. Like, so they're telling the story in like a backwards way. We're trying to get to the present, and I'm confused. And episodes just left me in the cliffhanger. So I'm gonna go back and watch it again to just see, because the way this is shaping out, man, this is about to be some stuff. Like her ex now is working for the person that she's her client is getting divorced from. They already kind of treated her like shit. Oh my god, y'all, it's crazy. It's crazy. On to episode 3. Okay, so episode 3 just started, and I had to pause it because they just gave me a glimpse of what happened in the present before flipping back to the past, and my jaw's dropping right now. Like, my jaw's literally dropping right now, and I need to pause and talk to y'all for a second. Let's go back and see what is going on. This show is the shit. Thank you. Next, go watch it. I'm telling you, y'all go watch this chicken show, man. My god. So I just finished episode 3. This woman divorced this man. She took the alimony. She took money from it, and then she did the most savage thing ever. She said she was going to return the money to him. This is a spoiler, y'all. Why did this woman change all the money into coins, had 2 dump trucks, go drive to his contract, and it's like when he was building a new hotel, and dump all the money there, all in coins? That is so savage. I didn't even think of that. Y'all, go watch this shit. Like, I could go deep with it, but I'm just going to enjoy it, and then we'll do a deep when I'm all done. But as we're just to see the emotions that I'm going throughout its entirety, I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. You can't see me, but this is how I feel right now with episode 5. Well, it's about to start right now, but I know it's sorry. Yeah, this is just a let Netflix go next, and we're gonna enjoy this because this is really good. Okay. So what y'all think? I was in my own, like, I literally watched the entire thing in a day. And I wasn't even trying to find a really new show. I just wanted to watch those in the background. And after the first episode, I was like, what the? So pretty much the story begins from the end. But they're not telling you what the end is. They're giving you little snips. And after each episode, right? In the beginning, they're giving you a little bit of, almost like a puzzle of the pieces for what actually happened in the end. And long story short, again, if y'all are someone that doesn't like spoilers, I'm about to spoil the shit out of this right now. I'm going to spoil it. Some of it at least. But you still go watch it, honestly, because there's a lot that I'm not even saying in here that it... Anyway, because I told my coworker the same thing, but she went and she was like, oh my god. So I need y'all to go watch this show because I need it to be a season 2 for it. And right now it's not looking like they may be, because it's saying that they're saying that they're not having a lot of like people watching it, which is BS. It's a really, really good Turkish show. So first comes first, we have our main character, Layla. She just broke up with her boyfriend of like years because he cheated on her. Even though he doesn't think he cheated on her because he thought they were on a break. And she's like, no, you went on a camping trip to think about our relationship. We were not on break, we were still together, and you cheated on me. So I'm done. And then we have a boyfriend. I forgot her boyfriend's name, honestly. I forgot her boyfriend's name. You have a boyfriend who's kind of a sleaze in a way, but he really isn't. He was just hurt, and he just wanted to be hurt. And then you have her friends. So she's actually a lawyer. She works in a law firm owned by her uncle. And then a lot of her best friends work in the same law firm. So it kind of then turns into like almost like a family atmosphere. And a lot of her friends were friends with her ex too. Well, because they've been together for that long, but one specifically, she's known for a longer time, and he has a more of a tighter bond with the friend. That. So what ends up happening is she then takes on a divorce case. All right, she's representing a wife that's trying to divorce her husband. The husband is filthy rich. The wife is rich too. But the wife is actually crazy. She is crazy. So that whole thing is going on. Ego is going on. Then turns out that her ex-boyfriend is working with as an architect for the rich husband, Chen. Then we have all the things happen in the background, her trying to move on from her ex, which is the whole thank you next portion.
She gets into a situationship with a guy who then she has to tell about himself. Ladies, when you watch this, take note from her. Because the way she handled this guy, so this is one I'm actually going to ruin for you guys. So if you don't want to hear this part, move on. This all happens in episode 1. She meets a guy at one of a beach club and whatnot. They don't really hook up, but they make out. She comes back, doesn't give her number, but he tracks her down. And then goes to Istanbul, where she's living in. And so he's a chef. He takes her out to eat at his restaurant, gives her the chef's table, all of that good stuff. They sleep together. He drops off her home the next day. They're chatting, and at some point, he begins to pull back. On purpose, because he's trying to rope-a-dope her. He's trying to make sure that he keeps her on the hook. You know, like I'm gonna give you a little bit here, and I'm gonna treat you hot and cold. So when I'm here, you're like all the way on me. But she didn't fall for that. So she was out and she was talking to, oh, like, what are you doing? Da, da, da. He would left her on scene, on red. She goes, okay, fine. Was doing her own work. Mind you, she is a smart woman. Then she ends up going out with some friends. They're talking about the whole divorce case and whatnot. And she's going out like to bars and whatnot with her friends. And they were done at one bar, so they were walking away. And then she sees the guy that just told that one left her on red before. And then later on, when he responded back, said, oh, he's busy. He's out of work, but he'll talk to her later. She walks by and she sees him in a bar. Like, well, kind of like, yeah, like a bar that has kind of like a balcony. She sees him at the balcony with his arm around the woman's waist, smiling to the woman, kissing her on the cheek and whatnot. Very sensual. Not, mind you, they're not together. Layla, and the guy that she hooked up with, they're not together. But she knows the game. She knows that, okay, you're love bombing me. You're the one begging me to go on a date with you. You're the one that's literally on me. The moment I reciprocate, you pull back because you want me to be hanging on your every word. She pretty much said bet. And this is where the savagery comes in that I wish I was like her. She goes in there and her friends tell her, no, don't do it. Let's just keep going. She walks straight into that bar. She walks straight up to him and acts like, oh my God, you're here. Gives him a hug. She turns to the other woman who actually turns out to be the woman that's the hostess in his restaurant. Turns over to her, gives her a hug too, says, oh my God, happy birthday. Like, she's literally like the life of the party at this point. Buying everyone drinks, buying everyone shots. She's not acting like she and the guys are dating. She's not acting like the guy's his. She's acting like, yo, I know you, you're friends. I just had dinner at your place. Oh my God. Like, she was very jovial and literally brought the whole life to the party to the point where the guy was just sitting there like, what the hell? Just sipping his own drink. Like, what the hell? And he was fine, but even I was shook. I was like, wait, she's turning the tables on you. Not once did she come and say, oh, why didn't you text me? Oh, what are you doing here? Not once. She never said that. She just jumped to him like, oh, hi, how are you doing? Hug, play with her, having fun with her friends. They didn't even dance with him, but she was in the vicinity, like, very friendly. There was no hostility coming out of her. And then she went home by herself too. She did not take him home. She went home by herself. And guess what he did? He then later on that night messaged her, took a picture of him saying, hey, I'm back home. I came back home alone. She didn't ask. She just moved her by her own business. Oh yeah, I came back home alone. I wish you were in my bed right now. And then sent her his location. And she did and kept it pushing. Like, because to her, like, if that's what you want to do, then let's do it. Let's do it. Like, so that I'm like, yo, ladies, take note, because what she did there was savagery. Like, she's flipped the script on him. But that all happens in episode 1, right? And there are other things that's going on too with the whole divorce case, her being embarrassed. The main guy, that Chem, the one that's getting divorced, he is like very arrogant-ish, but he still cares about his ex-wife. He just disappointed in her because she feels like he is still in love with his first wife. This will be the third woman he's divorcing. So the first one was actually his sweetheart, his high school sweetheart. They're divorced. No one knows why until the end. The second woman they divorced because the second woman too thought that he was still in love with her, the first woman. And so the second, the third one too. So he was like, look, I'm just done. But then so then the entire time, also the entire time of the entire show, we are really thinking that, this dude's a scumbag. He's just pompous. Because some things he said, he would say like, oh, I'm not going to chase you. You either want it or you don't. Right? Because he ends up, like, after the whole situation happens with the divorce, it's finalized, everything like that, he ends up liking her, Layla. He ends up liking her. Again, if you guys don't want this as a spoiler, just stop watching and just go watch the show. And then comments in this video to let me know what you thought, and we can talk about it later. But he ends up liking her, but we end up thinking that, oh, he's just one of the playboys. Because he's a very attractive man that's very rich. Right? And he is... So we all think that, oh, he's just not, like, he's just not... He's arrogant. D-I-C-K. Like, it's a dick. All right? And he's still in love with his first sweetheart. Da-da-da-da-da. Come to find out, it really isn't true. But we don't know that until the end. And I'm telling you, the way they put all this together, even the end. So at some point, this is the other thing I'm going to drop to you, right? Because this one blew my mind. And I'm not going in order because I really truly want you guys to go watch the show. But I'm going to ruin this part for you. Because this part left my jaw was on the floor. So things were going on. Things were happening. She didn't truly trust him that he really liked her. Even though she too was attracted to him. But she didn't really trust that. And then at some point, he also disappointed her, and she just kind of said, hey, this is not going to happen. It's going to be a catastrophe. She ends up then going back together with her ex, even though her friends told her not to. She goes together with him. He starts doing well for himself because he's an architect, and the job he secured with Chem was really, really big. So he got his name out there. So he started money. He bought a house. And at that point, she thought, okay, you're going to ask us to move in with you. We're going to get married. Because they'd been together for, I think, 5-7 years. And they were engaged before she ended things, before he cheated. And come to find out, he cheated with because they had a dog together, the vet for the dog. That's who he cheated with. Anyway, so they're on, she's thinking, okay, we're going to get married, you're going to move in together, da, da, da. He never does that. Until her birthday, before he actually proposes to her. Come to find out, this man had been dating the woman he cheated on. He'd been dating her the entire time. And she finds out when she had to take the dog. So the dog got hit by a car, and she had to take the dog to the vet, and she happens to be there, and they kind of bonded in a way. And she made a comment, and then they went out for drinks, and the girl just spilled everything. And come to find out, while they got back together, Layla and her ex got back together, the ex was still dating the woman he cheated on her with before. For 2 years, they were dating. When Layla and her ex got back together, they were still dating. She moved into his house. The girl Layla's ex that he cheated on Layla with, she had a key to the new home he bought. He had a birthday party for her because her birthday was, I believe, on June 8th, and Layla's was like 4 days later. They had a birthday party for her at the house because Layla was always wondering why she wouldn't. He didn't even give Layla keys to the house. He didn't even give Layla keys to the house. And he broke up with her the day he proposed to Layla because he felt like Layla was always on the bench. No matter what, he was going to marry her. But he also did that because he did not want Chem to have her as well. But he dated this woman while he got back together with Layla. And I'm like, yo, y'all are trifling. You really did that? How were you able to hide this? How? And then the night before the wedding, one of the other friends catches him with the girl. And he's like, what the? Yo, I'm just going to leave. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. Thank you, next Netflix series. Go watch it. And tell me I'm not going crazy. Tell me this is not one of the shows of the year thus far. Was it the Netflix show of the year thus far? Yeah. Thank you, next Turkish show. Please go watch it. I'm going to go rewatch it again. I'm gonna tell all my friends to go watch it again because I need to, with the way they ended, I need a season 2. I need a season 2. I don't care what anyone says, I need a season 2. Thank You Next. Turkish show, Netflix series. Please go watch it. Yes, saw my reactions to us watching it. Even my coworker I told to go watch it. She watched it. She was like, "Oh my god, we need to talk. We need to talk after this is over." So please go watch it and let's talk in the comments. Because Thank You Next is the show. The show. I'm telling you. Whew. So that was our review of the week. Thank You Next. Again, I chose not to go too deep into it because I don't want to ruin everything for you. I still want you guys to go in and watch it. And then you let me know what you think. Because I'm going to go rewatch it again. And I'm going to keep talking about it until I have until I have it trended on Netflix. I need y'all to go watch it. Cool. So, next week, we're going to, again, start reacting to what happened to GOT7. Yeah, I saw a video about that. And I wanted to see what that was. So we're going to react to it together. I think it was why JYP lost them. I have my own opinions on that, but I'm curious to see what that person, the video that person created, what that really entails. Channel knows, and then we're gonna get into Hyujin. And then also your requests. I'm in regards to 17, right? Which 17 songs should I react to? That's actually gonna pull me in more to them. And then our review for next week. We're going to try and review Planet of the Apes. I did see it. Oh, Jesus. I did see it, but before I react to it, I want to see the trilogy, the other trilogy. Because I actually really only watched the old one with Mark Wahlberg, and never really saw the newer ones that began with Caesar and James Franco. So I kind of want to watch the trilogy first before I give you the review for the new one that just came out that I watched. So it's either going to be that, if I have time before the DC trip this week to do that, then yeah, next week is going to be a review on that. If not, maybe a Furiosa if I go to Furiosa this coming weekend. So I'm excited. But yeah, subscribe to this channel and go ahead and subscribe to my travel channel, Onye Travels, if you are interested in travel stuff. I do have a video out there on how to plan for travel, especially for my Seattle trip that I went to back in April. I'm actually going to do a quick recap of that as well in my channel, and then I'm going to do some trip stuff when it comes to my DC trip and also affirmation. So that's all I've got for y'all. I gotta go to the gym. But I love y'all.